Welcome to Provitalks, where nature and science blend to inspire you. Discover the latest in technology, sustainability, and trends in the cosmetics world, thanks to Provital. Let's care together for our industry's commitment to the people and the planet. Provital. Do care.
Welcome again to Provitalks, everyone. In this episode, we're going to give some more information on new technologies appearing behind cosmetic developments. In the previous episode, I, Clara Vigo, was talking to Dr. David Manzano, our Research and Innovation Manager, about innovation in cell senescence research. Today, we once again count on the presence of the same expert to tell us about another novelty in cosmetics research, one that we have been hearing a lot about these days. Yes, we are talking about artificial intelligence. David, welcome back, and thank you for being here again.
Well, thank you very much once more for the invitation, and it's a pleasure to explain our results to our audience.
Well, yes, David, we ended the previous episode hanging there in the artificial intelligence part, so let me go straight to it and ask you, what can artificial intelligence do in cosmetic science?
Well, today and in the next future, efficacy will increasingly be understood from a more holistic point of view. We know skin is a complex system that coexists with others such as immune and digestive systems, our brain, and even our lifestyle. This transformation will guide our industry's work in the short, mid, and long term, as big data analysis and artificial intelligence are generating improved predictive studies and customization possibilities. In this regard, some interesting applications of artificial intelligence in cosmetics are, for example, augmented reality tools, apps for the self-evaluation of the skin condition combined with customization tools, and different skin testing possibilities to evaluate parameters such as fine line, dark spots, pore size, pigmentation, or dullness. Moreover, the analysis of facial structure and even the prediction of age based on image analysis are other fascinating applications of this technology. For this reason, at Provital, we have been investigating the use of different AI-based testing technologies to expand ingredient efficacy and generate broader and more exhaustive claims in cosmetics.
And any successful findings that you could highlight here?
Well, yes. For example, our well-aging product, Wonderage, represents an example of how this increasing capacity for science-backed claims. We conducted a neuro study on a panel of women with mature skin. While the volunteers responded to questionnaires, what is called a neurosurvey, on their appearance and how they felt as they watched the video, their facial expressions, facial coding, were analyzed using artificial intelligence technology. Then, the differential results of the conscious mind responses could be compared with scientific rigor to those of the subconscious mind, translating the results into emotions.
So, neuroscience applied to cosmetics thanks to artificial intelligence. Wow,
Yes.
so interesting.
Yes.
But what about Altheostem, the senolytic ingredient that we talked about in our previous conversation? What did it make of artificial intelligence?
Well, this is another very interesting example. In this case, we used an innovative tool to estimate the visual apparent age of the volunteers based on artificial intelligence analysis. The age prediction study was carried out through an age estimation module based on AI, and to this end, we used a machine learning system that, based on image data, predicts the age of the subjects in a controlled environment. In this particular case, the goal of the system was to evaluate the effectiveness of Altheostem to promote a rejuvenating effect. First, the age detection model was initially trained using more than 50,000 images from more than 13,000 subjects with ages ranging from 16 to 77 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. Once the model was validated, we used our data to estimate the age of the subjects during the study. And to this end, we analyzed more than 200 videos, as I said, showing the evolution of the volunteers at day 0, day 28 of use, and then the final point that was after 56 days of use. These videos were recorded at full resolution at 30 frames per second, resulting in more than 200,000 images to analyze. During these videos, the subjects are requested to turn their heads and express different gestures. In order to create an efficient system for apparent age estimation, it was used an ensemble of different convolutional neural networks that work together to extract information from each of the analyzed frames. First, a face detector isolates and crops the subject's face from the image with the purpose to eliminate possible background noise. Then, this portion of the image containing the subject's face is fed to 3 different models that estimate the orientation and the age of the subject. In conclusion, and with all this data, the artificial intelligence study revealed that after 56 days of using Altheostem, the apparent age of the volunteers was 3.26 years less when compared with the placebo group.
I'm really amazed by the amount of data that this technique is able to analyze. But apart from the exhaustive technique itself, how's that claim innovative? What does it bring to the industry, really?
Well, as in any other scientific study, it is essential to demonstrate your hypothesis through complementary experimental approaches that collectively lead to a conclusion. In this particular case, this AI tool serves as an valuable and complementary approach to prove the efficacy for active ingredient Altheostem. In our clinical study, we have first shown a rejuvenating effect of Altheostem by analyzing more conventional instrumental parameters. For example, we observe a statistically significant improvement in parameters such as glow, skin elasticity, skin thickness, and reductions in wrinkle volume and depth. By using these parameters, we were able to further analyze the rejuvenating effect of Altheostem and quantify its age reversing impact through the X-yearless effect. Additionally, the same parameters were assessed through self-evaluation by the volunteers, demonstrating that Altheostem efficacy surpassed the placebo treatment with statistical significance. In this sense, the estimation of age using AI tools based on image analysis further confirms this rejuvenating effect, providing a different approach that adds robustness to the study's conclusions in an innovative manner.
Wow, so it's like measuring what the human brain visually detects when we see the appearance of aging then.
Yes, somehow, but not exactly. Let's say that the AI has the ability to detect the differences on aging based on image analysis, though it might not function exactly like the human brain. The AI might consider a combination of parameters that differ from what we typically observe, but there is no doubt that it possesses excellent capabilities in this regard.
It's amazing anyway.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, David, so much for making this complicated topic understandable and applicable. I hope our listeners have enjoyed it as much as I have, and that they can find in our conversation a form of inspiration for their future projects. Thank you all for listening to this second episode on innovation regarding artificial intelligence. And if you have found these concepts of self-senescence or artificial intelligence interesting for end product developments, I encourage you to go and visit our care tools section of Provitalks to hear all about potential marketing ideas and recent launches and concepts in the global market. Well, thanks again, David.
Thank you, Clara. Thank you very much, and goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you for listening to this edition of Provitalks. We hope you got some source of inspiration to create and spread your own kind of beauty. For further information, subscribe to our podcast or visit our website at weareprovital.com. Provital. Do care.